This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A big game tonight in the Ohio Valley Conference East Division, round number 2 between the Morehead State Eagles and the Eastern Kentucky Colonels. Morehead State students loud and proud tonight at Johnson Arena, MSU hosting rival EKU. Off the opening tip, Colonels score in a hurry. Javante Hawkins throws it down, but that lead would last only 31 seconds. The Eagles then run the table. Corbin Collins, the lost art, the mid-range jumper, MSU up 3. More from Morehead. Rico Marrero finds a cutting Anthony Ilicki for the layup. Big night for the senior. Marrero left open at the free throw line, hits the jumper. He finished with 13 points, 8 boards. And then Ilicki puts the exclamation point on the victory. Posterizes the defender with the one-handed slam. He had a game-high 16. And Morehead State gets the season sweep over EKU, 61-50 the final. The Eagles now 7-5 in league play.
Our guys answered the bell, especially defensively. I challenged them like no other, and I said, look, it's going to start with the defensive end, and we got to rebound the ball on both ends and dominate that. If we do that, I like our chances, and the guys did exactly what we asked.
We came out there, just competed. You know, we tried to get our swagger back today, and Coach was just stressed defense, defense, defense. That's what we did. We just came out there and, you know, forced a lot of turnovers, and that's what we just happy we did that. It's a great feeling.
Just 2 games on the NBA schedule tonight, but both featuring some former Kentucky Wildcats. John Wall and the Washington Wizards in Milwaukee to battle the Bucks. Early first, Wall from the corner knocks down the 3, puts the Wizards up 4, but Wall would struggle in this game. Nice pass here from Jared Dudley to Nene for the one-handed finish, lead out to 9. Bucks got a big game from Jabari Parker. The nice baseline drive for the dunk in the second. And then on the fast break, Parker, the trailer, finishes with the dunk, and Milwaukee gets the win 99-92 over Wall and the Washington Wizards. A memorial outside Chesapeake Energy Arena for Ingrid Williams, wife of Thunder assistant Monty Williams, the Thunder hosting the Pelicans. Drew Holiday gets the steal for New Orleans, lobs it up to Alonzo G. Pelicans, though, down 8. Third quarter, Thunder really pull away. Russell Westbrook in the corner to Serge Ibaka for 3, lead out to 14. And then Westbrook, look at this, flies through the lane. Nice little tomahawk throw down. Oklahoma City beats New Orleans 121-95, another 20-point game for Anthony Davis. Still to come, a big men's and women's Mid-South Conference doubleheader tonight in Williamsburg. Cumberlands welcomes in the Patriots of St. Catharine. The Cumberlands Patriots playing their first game tonight since cracking the latest NAIA Top 25 poll. The 23rd ranked Cumberlands Patriots hosting St. Catharine, also the Patriots. Pats working it around the horn. Xavier Owens 3-ball from the wing. He finished with 22 points, add in 7 assists. St. Catharine keeping it close because of Chris Johnson's shot. The deep step back 3. He had 34. The purple and yellow Patriots up 1. One guy for UC has himself a first half. Taylor Gover, 18 points, 5 of 6 shooting in the first half alone, including this 3-pointer from the wing and the foul. He completed the rare 4-point play. More importantly, Cumberlands completes the win at home, 88-83. The Patriot ladies completing the Mid-South Conference doubleheader with St. Catharine tonight as well off the UC miss. The Wilson sisters, Kayla and Miranda, back in the 13th region. 2 had a lot of success in their 4 years at Corbin, put St. Catharine up early. Back comes Cumberland's Letitia Deloach, drives in, flips it up, flips it in. 2 of her game high 17, game tied early. Patriot ladies now working it down low inside. Deloach floats it down to former Clay County lady Tiger Cheyenne Madden. She finished with 10. Cumberlands notches its first Mid-South Conference win of the season, 73-56 the final. The Patriots complete the home sweep of visiting St. Catharine. Not too far from Cumberland, some 13th region basketball going on. To Pineville we go. Corbin beat Pineville by 42 just 10 days ago. Tonight, though, a lot different. The Redhounds trying to make it look easy. Chase Sanders to Zach McGuett. All about assists tonight for the Hounds. On the other side, some hot shooting late in the game. Josh Lawson from the corner. Another nice pass for Corbin. This one fancy. McGuett behind the back to A.J. Moore. No need to step up an offensive set when you do this in transition. McGuett all alone. Here's Chase Sanders with his 3rd assist in this highlight. Inside to Sam Taylor. Corbin up 14 with a minute to play. But Cody Carnes has something to say about that. From 3, chain rock. But there's one guy who scores 24 a game, and his name is Andrew Taylor. Could have dunked it, but a little friendly layup will work. Redhounds win it on the road, 69-54 over the Mountain Lions. Homecoming in Pineville, and also some girls 13th region basketball. Lady Lions hosting Jackson County. Pineville started out hot from way outside. Sophia Knuckles for 3, but clear skies on the other side. Sunny Singleton off the double bounce pass. She drains the long jumper. Sierra Crow draws an extra defender, gets the Pineville defense off balance, and makes it easy for Alexis Creech on the backside. But with time winding down in the first half, Jillian Enix, as the clock expires, breaks the tie, puts Pineville up 3. Knuckles owned the left side of the floor. She scored 10 points in the 3rd quarter alone, 2 of them here. Pineville gets the win over Jackson County, 75-65. Back with more Mountain News at 11 right after this.